Says signing Trent Alexander-Arnold in January transfer. Now the news in detail. Nigerians have been urged to protect the nation's critical power infrastructure, as stated by Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu in his New Year message, citing constant attacks and vandalism as major hindrances to electricity supply progress in Nigeria. Adelabu expressed deep concern over the lack of patriotism by those responsible for damaging power infrastructure. This sabotage has adversely affected incremental electricity supply gains to households and businesses. The minister emphasized that unpatriotic acts by vandals and bandits have prevented breakthroughs in Nigeria's electricity supply. The government is working to revamp the national grid, over 50 years old, to reduce frequent outages and enhance power supply. Also in the news this afternoon, the National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu has assured Nigerians of a renewed effort to tackle terrorism, violent extremism and organized crime in 2025. Ribadu outlined a comprehensive strategy involving enhanced collaboration, innovative measures and proactive responses to address the nation's security challenges. Recent advancements, such as the operationalization of the multi-agency anti-kidnap fusion cell, have boosted confidence in combating violent crimes. Additionally, Ribadu announced plans to introduce dedicated emergency numbers for timely reporting and intervention. This move aims to facilitate swift action against security threats in Nigeria. On the African news coming from Benin Republic, the Benin Republic has summoned a Nigerian diplomat to clarify allegations made by Niger junta's leader, Abdurrahmani Tiani. Tiani accused Benin of backing terrorist activities in West Africa, claiming that Benin Republic's government describes the issue as baseless and inflammatory. In a statement issued by Benin's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Minister Olusegun Bakari, confirming the summon, the ministry said that this move marks a formal protest against Niger's claims. Tensions between West African nations have escalated since Niger military takeover in 2023. Recently, Niger accused Nigeria of destabilization, leading to a diplomatic rift. Benin's swift response aims to address Niger's allegations and prevent further regional instability. On the foreign scene, impeached South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has continued to resist arrest from inside his residence for the third consecutive day. Yoon's troubles stemmed from his declaration of martial law on December 3, 2024, which led to his impeachment by the National Assembly on December 14, 2024. This dramatic turn of events has sparked widespread protests and a standoff between Yoon supporters and opponents who have camped outside his presidential residence. The situation has escalated, with members of Yoon's security team blocking attempted police raids. However, Yoon remains unapologetic, issuing a defiant message to his base just days before an arrest warrant expires on January 6. His impeachment has significant implications, including possible arrest, imprisonment, or even death. Also coming from New Orleans, tragedy struck in New Orleans on New Year Day as a U.S. Army veteran intentionally drove a pickup truck into a crowd, killing at least 15 people and injuring dozens. The FBI identified the attacker as Shamshuddin Jabbar, a 42-year-old U.S. citizen from Texas. Jabbar, a former IT specialist in the military, had been working as a real estate agent in Houston. Authorities described him as hell-bent and violent. Police Superintendent Anil Kirkpatrick labeled Jabbar as a terrorist, and the FBI confirmed an Islamic State flag was found in the vehicle. Investigations are ongoing with officials searching for potential accomplices. However, New Orleans Mayor Latoya Cantrell has promised support for victims and thorough investigation. And now on to the business report. The federal government is considering reducing crude oil supply to the Dangote Petroleum Refinery from 300,000 barrels per day. These adjustments is part of the government's Naira for Crude initiative following the recent commissioning of the Warri and Port Harcourt refineries. Both refineries, managed by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, now operate at a combined capacity of 135,000 barrels per day. The planned reduction aims to ensure sufficient crude supply to all refineries. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited's reorganized refining capacity is expected to enhance domestic fuel production, reduce imports, and stabilize the energy market. The government's Naira for Crude initiative aims to promote local refining, conserve foreign exchange, and boost economic growth. In the sport news, Real Madrid says it will not give up on signing Trent Alexander-Arnold in the January transfer window. The La Liga champions have already seen an opening bid rejected by the Reds, but Madrid will test Liverpool's resolve again in the coming weeks. News reports shows that they are willing to try again with an official offer around 20 million euros to sign Alexander-Arnold now rather than for free in the summer. The 26-year-old can legally talk to Real Madrid and other foreign clubs now and could sign an agreement to join them for nothing when his Reds deal expires at the end of this season. And with that, we have come to the end of the World News at Noon on Honor 103.5 FM. Before we go, here is a recap of the major stories. On the national news today, we informed you that the National Security Advisory Body has assured of renewed efforts in tackling terrorism in Nigeria. On the African news, Benin Republic has summoned a Nigerian diplomat over terror claims. On the foreign scene, impeached South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has continued to resist arrest. In business, federal government is considering reducing crude oil supply to Dangote refinery. And finally, in sport news, Real Madrid has insisted signing Trent Alexander-Arnold in January transfer window. For eyewitness reports, news mentions, and news commercials, contact the Honor FM newsroom at 0817-675-5555 or 0913-600-1035. You can also visit our website at www.honorfm1035.net for more information. I am Timi Tokwadada. Thanks for listening.
And that was the news on Honor 103.5 FM. Honor